Hey, how's it going? Well, I'm having a couple little issues with the van here. Been driving it around for a while now. Not a whole lot, but the other day I was driving it in the rain, and I had the generator light came on, and a few of the radio went out, the wipers quit working. I thought it was loose wires, so I just reached under the dash and fiddled around with the wires, and it started working again. But then I came home and started checking the charging system, and I was charging over 15 volts. So I'm thinking that's a bit high. So right away I'm going to change the voltage regulator. So I'll just show you what I picked up here. I went and got this regulator here. Here's the original one. I'll tell you there's a big difference in weight. This one's like it's empty, there's nothing in there. And this one here, it's got some weight to it. So this is made in the USA, this is made in China. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to change the distributor rotor. Just see if that has any effect on it. Because the engine was cutting out. It's like it was going to, not stall, but it was just bucking. And I don't think it was fuel, so that's why I'm just starting with these things to see if that corrects the problem. But in order to get these parts, I went by the listing of a 67 Chevy van, and this is the right part. But for the distributor rotor, I had to go up to a 1980 Chevy van 250 to get this rotor to match the old one. So getting parts for this thing is kind of tricky at times. I'll just show you quickly where that regulator goes. I won't be able to show you the installation because it's just too tight in there to film, but I'll show you where it goes. It basically goes on the firewall there. Then there's the plug down there. And then I'll just replace the rotor in the distributor and the fan belt, and later on we'll take it for a ride and see if it has helped anything. But I say I won't be able to show you the installation because it's too tight to film, but pretty simple. So I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I got the voltage regulator on. Wasn't that easy? It's just, this van is hard to work on actually. It's pretty awkward. Initially when I saw this van I thought, hey, it's going to be easy to work on, but it's hard to reach some of this stuff. So anyway, I got that on, and I put the new rotor in and a new fan belt, and now I'll start it up and see what the charging system says, so hang on. Okay, so as you can see, it's charging at 14.3, 14.4. Before with the old regulator it was at 15 or even over 15. So I think that's a little bit better. Now I'm going to take it for a ride and see how it runs. So I've replaced the few parts there that I mentioned. Now I'm going to go for a little ride. I've already gone for about an 8-kilometer ride, and we'll just videotape a little bit here of the engine. It seems to be running better. Maybe it's just because of the new fan belt, but go for a little ride and see if it starts bucking again. Hang on a sec. Okay, here we go. Alright, well there you have it. Well, it didn't do any bucking or anything, so not sure if we fixed the problem, but I guess I'll have to keep driving it to see if it continues doing it. It does seem to be running smoother. So while I'm here, I'll just show you where we're at here. This here is called Lockport. It's in Manitoba. So let's go out and have a look. This is a dam on the Red River. It's a pretty popular fishing area, especially in the fall time. Shortly there should be a ton of Americans coming down here to fish for greenbacks, pickerel. It's a really hot spot for that, and this dam here controls the river levels for the city of Winnipeg. And if you go this way about 10 kilometers, you'll hit Selkirk, and then from there it goes to Lake Winnipeg. So like I say, it's a real popular fishing area. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. This here place is called Skinner's. It's a home of the world famous hot dog. I think it's the world of the most expensive hot dog, but they're apparently famous for it. I'll just show you a little bit of the ride home, following the river. It's called the St. Andrews Lock and Dam. You can see that. Zoom in. St. Andrews Lock and Dam. Okay, there are quite a few historical sites along the Red River here, the River Road. This here is called the Hawthorne House. Not 100% sure what it's all about, but I'm sure it goes back to the fur trading with the indigenous people of the area. Okay, so we're coming up to an estate. I think it's sold for $1.5 million just recently. Let's have a look at it. It's called the Taro House. Pretty nice piece of property right on the river. A couple acres of land. Only 1.5 million. I just wanted to show you this statue that's on River Road. I always drive by and I always think it's the coolest looking thing. And it's looking out towards the river. Not sure what it's all about, but I just thought it was a pretty cool statue.